very well. So, today's video is going to be my usual get ready with me Sunday video. So I'm going to be doing my makeup as well as a soft spoken video, which is the first soft spoken video that I have ever done on my channel. So it was requested by somebody that I did a soft spoken video, so I thought I'd do one, but it might not be perfect. So yeah, I've never done one, so I'm not really sure the settings on my mic and that kind of thing are going to be correct. But today I'm doing my makeup for a pretty chill day overall. I am going to be seeing my grandparents who are coming over for some tea and some scones today, and they are mainly coming around to celebrate my older brother's birthday, which was, well, his birthday is actually tomorrow, but because tomorrow is a Monday and I am filming this on the Sunday that you're going to be seeing it, because his birthday is on a Monday, it kind of just makes sense that we all celebrate it now. Although we did actually already go out for food on yesterday. We went out to a restaurant for the first time. We went to like a local Indian restaurant. The food was really nice. We had a nice evening, although I was really hungry because the food, well, our reservation was at 7:30, but we didn't actually get food until 9 o'clock, and I'm the type of person that I usually eat my dinner at, like, 5:30, 6 o'clock. So for me that was a pretty late dinner, so I was very hungry, but the food was lovely and we had a really nice time. And yeah, so we did that as a family. My grandparents didn't come to that because obviously whilst restaurants were opened, and even though they've had both of their vaccines, they're still being as cautious as possible, since they are sort of in a vulnerable age group. They're still a little worried about it. I'm just going to take my Stay Matte removal powder to set my face. But they are coming for a cup of tea, like I said. But probably in the garden, just to be as careful as possible still. Apart from that, today me and my boyfriend were maybe also going to go out for a restaurant, but we haven't decided exactly what we're doing, so that'll be really exciting. And yeah, what else did I do? Yesterday I went swimming. As you guys know, I've said it in like every get ready with me for the last couple of days, but it is kind of a big part of my life at the moment. I have my exams coming up, so I don't have much spare time at the moment, but I think it's obviously important to make sure that you make time for particularly exercise, and keep taking care of yourself and everything, even when you have exams. I'm now going to just put some blush on, and I'm going to take my blush from the, this is the Deuce palette from Devious Place. It's an eyeshadow palette, but I quite frequently definitely reach into the shade Creme for some blush, because it's a really lovely brush colour. So yeah, I'm also just going to look in the mirror to do this. But yeah, we went swimming for the first time in a while. Obviously, excuse me, not just because swimming pools haven't been open a lot, but also because I actually don't have like a membership for a gym or anything. But luckily my parents do. So when I'm at home, they often get like guest entrance for like their membership that they pay for to go to the gym and to go swimming. And so they kindly were able to give some of the guest passes so that I could use them and go to swimming. And the swimming pool there is really nice. It's a really nice one. And yeah, I really enjoyed it actually. I'm going to take this fluffy brush and I'm going to start working my eyeshadow. I'm going to do a pretty subtle look. I think the star of the show shade is going to be the shade right here. Wow. It's called Right Hand Mando. And it's a really sparkly shade, for one. But it's also actually a very interesting shade. But first I'm just going to stick a little bit of the shade A-Tech from my Natasha Denona Star Palette. I'm just going to pop that a little bit in my crease to create some definition. But yeah, that shade Right Hand Mando in that palette, you'll see it in a bit, but it's a very interesting shade because when you wear it, it kind of pulls both as like a silver, like a very impactful silver, but it also does look a little bit golden, like it has some gold reflex in it, which means that it can kind of go with both warm and cool looks. Like it kind of makes the shade neutral, even though in the pan it looks incredibly silver. It is actually nowhere near as kind of cool toned and stark as an actual silver. It's a really special shade in that palette and in my entire eyeshadow palette collection. So yeah, I just buffed a little bit of the shade A-Tech in my crease. And the reason why I used A-Tech in this palette rather than Right Hand Mando in this palette, which you could definitely do, they look very similar, but this one is just a little bit warmer and this one is just a little bit more neutral, and I kind of just wanted like a neutral crease shade rather than a warm crease shade. So now I'm just going to go in with the shade Right Hand Mando, and I'm probably going to do that using my finger. But yeah, I was talking about swimming. I did 6 sea lengths. I particularly enjoy swimming. It's definitely the exercise that I would choose over most other exercises. It's also the exercise that I have the most stamina for, and honestly probably that I enjoy the most. But my problem with swimming, and the reason why I don't go swimming that often, as often to be honest with you as I would like to, is because I find swimming to be kind of just a kerfuffle, generally speaking. I need to like get changed into something different, and then I always find the chlorine like ever so slightly irritates my skin and my eyes, and once you're gone, afterwards you always need to shower, or at least I do, because I don't like that feeling of chlorine in my skin and my eyes. I just find it to be like a very high maintenance form of exercise. Like, can you see that that shade is like, it's silver and it's very brightening, but it has like a gold to it, like it's not completely silver, it's beautiful. But yeah, I find with swimming, I have, it's quite high maintenance, and so it makes it more difficult to go on a regular basis. I think I'm just going to do some smoky liner, going into the shade, the Deuce palette again. I'm going to go into the shade Chocolate, or actually, I might use the shade in here called Droid Protocol, just because it's not quite as starkly dark. I'm going to just look for a kind of eyeliner brush to do that with, just to add a little bit of definition to my eyes. Okay, so this is like a good enough brush. It's just, this one is from the Body Shop. It's just like a smallish brush. And yeah, I'm just gonna dip into that shade Droid Protocol and do some liner with it, some like really smoky, smoked out liner. But I'm also really excited today to be wearing this dress. This dress is something, I really like it, but I bought it last year. It's like the last thing that I've bought in a year from like a fast fashion brand. I really try and not buy from fast fashion brands, but like shop online or something different. But you know, occasionally that can be easier said than done, and this is one of those examples where I just saw it and I loved it. I actually saw it on a YouTuber's channel, a woman called Jade Billington, if you guys know her. And I saw her wearing it and she linked it in the description, and I just saw it and I bought it really without thinking, and then I was like, oh no, I'm trying not to buy fast fashion items, but it was the last thing I bought, so I really like it. It's like a puffy sleeves, like milkmaid style dress, but I'm also just kind of upset with myself that I bought something from, I believe it was from New Looks or something like that, but I had kind of told myself that I wasn't going to be doing that again. But once you have something, when you have spent the money on something, the best thing that you can do is just wear it and appreciate it. So that's what I'm doing today. Softly spoken videos are really actually quite difficult to film. It kind of hurts my throat, like it makes it kind of go dry. So I'm sorry if I sound a little bit croaky on periods of this video. I'm still getting used to it. Okay, so that is that. I really like this mascara. It's very pretty in my opinion, although I just got mascara all over. I don't know if you guys can see that, but oh well, it's only a little smudge. Okay. But I am really excited to see my grandparents today. As I said, they're coming over for scones and a cup of tea and everything, but I haven't seen them in person in a while. So that's exciting. I'm just going to do some highlight. That was a bit loud. For highlight, I am going to use the shade Puffs in my Deuce palette once more. I use this quite often as highlight. It's a pretty highlight shade, to be honest. It's just like a very light pink, but it is So nice and glowy. I'm just gonna highlight my nose. I didn't do my eyebrows. I completely forgot about eyebrows. Let me get onto that now. I'm gonna find on my eyebrow. Here it is. I don't really personally ever focus on eyebrows. It's definitely not something that I enjoy doing. Nowhere near the same amount as I enjoy doing eyeshadow or anything like that. I'm just gonna put this through my brows, kind of haphazardly, and I'm gonna brush them through. But that's really what I've been up to recently. How have you guys been? I hope good. I will be less and less active over the next two to 3 weeks while I have my exams, but then I'll be back as I usually would be. So my idea was to put this lipstick on, like this nice bright pink from Technic, in kind of a diffused way. I really like this lipstick, but I'm always a little bit hesitant to pair pink like this with this kind of blue because I feel like it screams Barbie doll. But I wanted to wear it, and I was like, do I really mind if I scream Barbie doll? Like, does it matter? So I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm just gonna take a cotton bud there and kind of diffuse it. Across my lips, so that I have a nice, kind of gentle lip line. Like so. And I might add a gloss over the top. Just a tiny little bit of gloss over the top. So this is a gloss. This is my only gloss that I own, so this is the gloss I always use. And I'm just gonna apply that like that. Perfect. And I am also gonna wear perfume, but I didn't grab it, so I might just pop you on mute for a second to grab it and I'll put it on. So just 1 second. Where's the mute button? Okay, so the perfume that I'm going to be wearing is going to be Marc Jacobs Honey. I mentioned this in my April favourites video, but this perfume has definitely been a favourite for me recently. I got it several years ago. It was my first like proper expensive, high-end perfume, and I wore it a lot back then, but I stopped liking it, and I randomly went back to it recently, and now I really like it. I don't know what it is, but it has like these really cute little butterflies on it. So let me spray some of that on to thinking that once I finished up this bottle, I would really like to find a way to remove these two butterflies. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it at any point, but they are really cute and I would love to be able to stick them onto like a photo frame. That's what I was thinking. And I think that would look really nice if I could do it. Maybe if I could just like get a knife under there and like saw. Or maybe I would have to dissolve the glue. I don't know if it's stuck on with glue or not, probably. Maybe I'd have to dissolve the glue with some alcohol. Either way, thank you so much for joining me with this video. Please let me know what you think of the soft spoken ASMR life. I hope that you have a really good night's sleep or a relaxing day if you're watching this during the day. And I will see you very, very soon in another video.